I just guess start with what was your reaction to kind of the selection Sunday? How did you watch the show and what was kind of your thoughts against the game?
I watched it with my friends back home. We was on like the Discord chat. I don't know if you guys know Discord, but we already kind of we already felt like we knew that we was gonna be there. It was just about who we played, and coming from Stony Brook all the way here is just a blessing to be a part of the college football playoffs.
Ethan, yeah.
When you look at Notre Dame's defense, I don't know how much time you had a chance to go through scouting. Have you had a significant amount of time to do that? And then what are your thoughts on that?
I think that they're a physical team. They do a lot of stunts with their D linemen in the front, so we just gotta, prepare for that. Our O-line has to prepare for that, as well as us too during pass protection. But yeah, they're a physical team, and they've always been a physical team since I've been watching them at Stony Brook. So just excited to be at Notre Dame and the atmosphere.
You mentioned coming from Stony Brook, but just can you kind of expand on that? Just starting there and then going to JMU and then coming here, and just how special has that whole journey been for you? 6, 7 years or something like that. How can you reflect on it?
This is very special to me. It may not seem like it, it may not sound like it, but like this is really special to me. I always dreamt of being at this level, and I never thought I'd be at this level. So like, and then being in the college football playoffs like that, like it's just a blessing, and I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for Sig for believing in me to being a part of this team.
Tyson, it seems like from the outside looking in, it's been a pretty smooth ride for this team. Is it as smooth as it seems from the inside point of view? Has there been anything that's tested you, created adversity or anything like that?
Yeah, obviously, we took a big loss against Ohio State, and I feel like as a team we didn't really feel like the crowd noise really took a toll on us as a team. So you see, we've been practicing with crowd noise nonstop ever since then. So I think that was a big learning point for us where we need to like tie that into Notre Dame, because they have a big fan base as well. So we just got to be ready for it and learn from that mistake against Ohio State.
James Harper came in here and you were in here, called it a once in a lifetime opportunity that you guys have right now. How do you kind of balance like taking it all in and just kind of allowing yourself to appreciate the position that you're in, and obviously still being able to control your emotions and stay locked in like that?
Well, me personally, it's been always easy for me to control my emotions. Always growing up, I've been keeping my emotions kind of bottled in, so I feel like it's easy for me. Like, I appreciate the opportunity, but it's just another game for me though. At the end of the day, like I wanted to be here. I wanted to play in front of all these big crowds and stuff. So to me, it's nothing.
Josh and Zach.
Tyson, you've said over and over again that you're old school, don't really go on social media, but do you realize, do you guys recognize how much of an impact you guys have had on the Bloomington community?
Me personally, nah. I haven't. Not really big, like not really watching what people are really saying about us. So, I mean, I seen Sig. So that night, the night before we played Purdue, I seen Sig out and Bloom, and he was talking to the people. It was like a little rally or something. I thought that was cool.
Zach and Jamie.
You talked about the importance of the belief that Sig had in you. How important is it for you all to believe in him, and then how much confidence does it inspire in all of you guys that you're going to South Bend playing under him?
Well, when he's recruiting you, to me, when he's recruiting, he automatically gives you the confidence. Like Sig. Sig really gives you that confidence, like a winning confidence. Like even like being recruited from JMU, and into being recruited here at Indiana, it's kind of like the same thing. And he.
Looking through the old Stony schedule, and I think you guys played like 3 games on ESPN platforms over like 4 or 5 years. For you guys now, Friday night, standalone
primetime game. I know you mentioned it's special, but when you kind of think back on that, is it almost storybook for you?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I felt like I always deserved to be here. You know, I made it here at the reason. I made it here for a reason. You know, there's not a lot of guys that play every level of ball. If they did, they'll go down. Like, there's not a lot of guys that climb up the ladder, you know. So I'm just very grateful for that.
Tyson Miles spoke to us, and he said he kind of had mapped out since January that he had seen Indiana's position in the playoff. When you committed here back when you did you have sort of an idea that Indiana would go as far as they did, or were you just ready to play in the 12 games?
Yeah, always, you know, playing under Sig, and I only played with him for 1 year, so it's not like I played with him for a couple years, but just that 1 year at JMU, just like the winning mindset, like practicing hard, like taking pride in just practicing hard and stuff. Yeah, I think.
Dylan and Joe, do you find yourself getting off that kind of game mentality track with all these weeks off between the Purdue and the next game, or do you still find yourself being focused in?
Still being focused, and you know, we had some good off days, but not a lot of off days. You know, too many off days I feel like isn't good for us. But I feel like we're still locked in.
Joe and then Colin Russell.
Has there been any conversations that you've had maybe these past few weeks with some of the other JMU transfers that came in from last season to now, like, oh, this is what's happening with this team?
Yeah, we do have some of those. We do have those conversations. We felt like if we all stayed at JMU, that we'd still be in the college playoffs over Boise State. So, you know, that's how we feel.
The offensive line has been great all year, but how have you seen them grow from week 1 until now, and what have you seen them do to prepare for the challenge Notre Dame presents?
You know, they're preparing really hard. Like I said, you know, their D-line does a lot of stunts. A lot of teams got us on like those stunts where the D-ends come in and the D tackles like come out. You know, those kind of stunts. And you know, we're just working hard, trying to like tackle that because that hurt us a lot at Ohio State as well as the crowd noise and stuff. But they're preparing good for Notre Dame.
Thanks, Tyson.
Thank you guys.